What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play West of Loathing with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is West of Loathing. Let's find out what Alice wants to talk to us about. What's up, Doc? Alice is frowning at her research notes. Uh-oh. What's up? Is there another cemetery in the area we need to check out? Yeah, you might say that. Definitely there's a cemetery-ish thing. And definitely we need to check it out. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Buffalo pile. What do you think we should do next? Am I forgetting about anything? Alright. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Perform some of your own. Shoot Nanny, level 2! What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. Deploy snake, level 2. Oh, we didn't automatically spend those. That's pretty cool. I wish I hadn't gone back to automatic, because those are not things I would have leveled up. We can't do anything with this bed. Not for sale. Not for sale. Not for sale. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm DogAndPony. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I refilled my water bottle. So that's good. When I first came to these parts, I was all about two things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. Look. He's pointing an empty hook on the wall over his spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. I love jelly beans. I actually have a small jelly bean dispenser that I usually like to keep on my desk so I can hit the button. Hey, it's right there. I haven't filled it in a while though. Halloween's coming up. And my favorite part about Halloween is the annual large quantity of jelly beans that Exharn's dad sends in the mail. He sends her some stuff, but he knows I like jelly beans, so he sends like 2 large bags of Jelly Belly jelly beans on Halloween and then like on Easter as well. He's a good guy. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This place still is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. I found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Give it to him. He opens it and reads it. Snorts derisively and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. 50 XP, we got Dickering up to level 2. Thanks anyway. Nod. For a jelly bean museum, I'm sure you don't see very many jelly beans. I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Aw, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Well now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. Jelly Bean Thieves hideout. Okay, I'll go get them. It's a spittoon, nothing special about it. Investigate it. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes, nauseatingly sweet like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. I do also love gummy bears. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. It keeps switching which one is go on and which one is no stop. This one actually wasn't that gross. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. We got a perk called Spittoon Hand, and we got an item called Befouled Pistol. Yay! Let's look at what the pistol does. Deals stench damage instead of physical, and it has +6 moxie. That's incredible. That is by far the best weapon we have. Gun, anyway. And let's check out our new perk, Spittoon Hand. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. +20 hot resistance, cold resistance, and sleaze resistance. That is 20%. Well, alright then. That was really good. For sale! There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Paraguayan Murder Bee Honey Jelly Bean. I don't know why, but the all caps was messing with my head there. Very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure, because I don't have it. It's your partner. Don't really see the attraction to jelly beans. I prefer licorice all sorts. You prefer licorice all sorts, like my granny? I prefer lemon drops, but it'll be jawbreakers if you compare me to your granny again. Huh. Well, alright then. This was worth the trip. 1 second. Exarn is texting me about dinner. I thought she was suggesting pizza for dinner, but she was actually saying, what do you want for dinner? Not pizza. I guess burgers? Question mark? All right. Jelly Bean Thieves Hideout. It's right here. Why not go to it? And then we're gonna go to the pile. Your elf about to, oh, finally! Your elf about to device starts bleeping, and the bleeping leads you to an unremarkable sand dune, which quickly becomes remarkable when the robot bird underneath it wakes up. Approach it. Whoa! We got the jump on him this time. We do a lot of damage. How much do we do with this? 81? That's incredible. 1 second. What do I want on the side? Why did my text just scroll back like a week? This is a pain. This is bad timing. But this is an important conversation. So I'm sorry. What side? Something low carb. Not fries, I guess. I was gonna say poutine. I don't know the answer to low carb sides for burgers. Do it. That was so good. We did more than half its health. It's not a skeleton, unfortunately. So let's do this. Hopefully it doesn't kill us in a single hit, or else we'd be dead. All right. That conversation is resolved. Probably broccoli. Let's do this bench damage or 0 spooky damage. No, thank you. Pow. And we should definitely heal. I think that's what she became more powerful in, potentially, because that's 30 instead of 25 like it used to be. And now we should be able to kill it by doing this and this, which does 11 now instead of just 9. She just became more powerful in general. 2 scraps. And look at these 5 scraps. What's this? Nothing. Hey there. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came. Listen, you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I am to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With violence? With dynamite? With meat? With, I'm gonna say with violence. If we can't win this fight, we'll use dynamite instead. We can do shooting Nanny. How much HP do they all have? None of them are skeletons, by the way. I think with dynamite probably would have been a better option. But we can always do that in the future. So for now, we're gonna shoot the one with the least health, which is 128, 119, 113, 128, 125. So this guy right here. I'm gonna fan hammer him. And then she's going to spray and hit everybody for 11 damage. And then we're gonna die. All right, but we're angry now. And also I'm just gonna do the dynamite option. Well, that's not very neighborly. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With dynamite. Without a word, you pull a stick of dynamite out of your back pocket. That makes more sense. And toss it on the bandits' campfire, blowing the 5 of them to smithereens. 150 experience. We got quick on the draw to level 3. Shouldn't have stolen that candy. That was very easy. Probably would have gotten more experience had we fought them, but that was still nice. Grab them. You got an item? Mint jelly beans. The bandits' meager food supplies. They should have been robbing grocery stores. Loot it. Jellied escargot and sarsaparilla. For the record, that doesn't say sarsaparilla. That actually says sarsaparilla. A cache, it's spelled wrong. I'm not, okay. A cache of ill-gotten goods. Loot it. Needle. Finally. Hard soda and Kurt's Fit headband and 189 meat. Not bad. A pretty nice bedroll. He must have stolen it from a hiker or something. A sealed crate. We don't have a crowbar, but even if we did, it looks like it doesn't have an option to open it. A cache of ill-gotten goods. Loot it. You ill recover them. You got an item, handful of nails, sulfur match, and 247 more meat, and we can't sleep in the bed. Is that all the jelly beans? I thought we had to get like 3 jars. Oh well. Probably all of them. What does she have to say? Looks like they were the jelly bean rustlers after all. Well, if they weren't, that opens up a whole pack of other questions. Let's just assume they were. Back to Roy Bean's house. You discovered a new map location, the Fort of Darkness. We got an achievement in a row? What is that for? Discover 37 map locations out west. Nice. Why 37? I don't know, I didn't make it. Fort of Darkness, we'll continue where we were headed instead. Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum. Hey, he switched the sign. That's nice. Howdy, Dogan, you recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Dogan. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. 50 XP, fan hammer level 2. Exactly what I would have wanted. Several skills previously. Now the second jar of jelly beans was still... Oh, I understand. Was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest toward that huge old cactus folks call Old Granddad. Here, I'll mark it on your map. But you can't miss it. Old Granddad. Okay, I'm on it. Uh-oh. Nessie just came into the room, jumped on the bed, and started sniffing a Rocky. Looks like they're okay. Roy's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Weird. Maybe the sign's letter wrong and it's meant to be just ice and jelly beans. That's only a teeny bit more sensible. What, you prefer warm jelly beans? Gross. Also, that's not what the sign says. Thanks to yours truly. Old Granddad or Buffalo Pile? Old Granddad. The saguaro. This stretch of the trail has a fence bordering it, and someone has gone and put tin cans on all of the fence posts without shooting them off afterwards. What in the heck? We don't have 30 moxie, so we can't shoot them during cans. We're gonna leave the cans alone. Maybe next time. Look at the size of that thing. These things do get huge. Not that huge. Dang it. What's up with these? Anyway, the guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. I'll talk to him. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you got when stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans, little colorful sugar things. Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading. No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay, cool. What you are wanting? A candy bar, a good human candy bar of the bubbles having. You know it? I'll see what I can do. Or you know what I could do instead? Fight him. We got the jump on him this time. That'll be most of his health gone. She'll help a little bit. Wow. Okay. Better hope he doesn't get a chance to hit us. How much HP do I even have? 60. Okay, I can survive a hit. That's all I need to survive to hit him twice and kill him. It's a little rough, but we finished it. I don't know if that speaks to our ability to continue these fights, because they usually get harder as you go. Snake Whip level 3, Goblin Trash Bat, Goblin Trash Sack, and Goblin Coffee. Hooray! We got a pile of goblin junk. There's a gash in the wall of this cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Realistic. Alright. There's a goblin here, blocking another ladder. Hello, no climbing for humans, too bad. We're just gonna fight him this time. You got the jump on him. 115 health, well. I don't know why our gun isn't gonna do much damage. Wow, 4 to 8, that's not good at all. Well now this does 15 plus 3 poison, so obviously we're gonna do this instead. She'll do this. Hopefully he attacks me before her. Don't know why I wanted that. Let's whip it again. I mean, I do know because I was gonna do this, but he's doing a lot of damage. Like, we're not gonna survive another hit. We might not have to. How much health do I have? 7. He's gonna kill me if he shoots me again. I should have deployed a snake. How much health does he have? 50? Gonna take 9 damage. He does. That's 11. So 20. We gotta try to heal. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work unless he misses somehow. Oh, or he does that. 41 HP. I'll take 12 poison. Still not enough. We could probably heal, or I could deploy a snake. We don't do this very often, so maybe we just should. Ooh, that sounds good, but it's consumable and we only have 1. Field Trauma Kit. That gives us 1 more turn. He's got how much HP? 41. 15 plus 12 is only... Okay, yeah. Cool. And then, Snake Whip. I think that'll not kill it, but give us a chance to finish it off. 14. Nope, because we're out of action points. Wait. We might as well, right? Oh no, we could have done the 12 poison damage. All we had to do was do 2 damage to it. I'm an idiot, but we won. Goblin stew, goblin absinthe, and goblin coffee. Hooray. This table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Leave well enough alone. What are they up to? Hello, hi. Talk to them. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep. Bring in me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being? So good. Okay, I'll go get that then. Or I'm not ready for bribing. But I want to fight it. I can't fight it? That's a little weird. I guess we're leaving. So we're going to go finally to the buffalo pile. An interesting sounding location. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a lot of skeleton cows. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyrobos. Head down and ready your weapon. Wow. That's a lot of these things. We do 23 damage per shot. About 20 damage per shot. We do shoot nanny. We shoot a bunch of targets at random. Or we can take one of them almost all of the way out. $96, $93, $90, but we can't hit it. $99. Let's do the 93. And then come really close to killing it with that. I think they're going to kill us. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Well, we lost this fight. And it was a random encounter, so... Oh well. Doc Ellis ties you to her saddle so you can make it to the rest of the way to where you were headed. Continue to the buffalo pile. That's a big pile. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo. Buffaloed. Buffalo, buffalo. Let's talk to Doc Ellis. What the holy crap is this? You've never heard of the buffalo pile? It's a huge burial mound where early settlers put their dead, and since they had a ton of buffalo bones left over from killing and eating them all, that's what they buried them in. What? Well, I was just thinking, I wouldn't have expected there to be a big hole in the side of it like that. Oh, yeah, good point. Let's go inside it. It's covered with a bunch of ripped up cards. Grutch is gouged into the table. Grutch. So much grutch. There's 2 doorways. We'll go this one. You hear a lot of activity down that corridor. Chanting, shuffling of robes, clattering of bones, scary stuff. You really shouldn't go down there. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, maybe it was okay. Well, they've got a lot of health. Trying to shoot this will hit the buffalo soldier instead. 94, 120, 116. Obviously, we want to hit the one for 94. Oh, actually, we can kill the one that has 116. We do less damage to the one with the most health, unfortunately. We can do this. Pow. And then she's gonna do this. We want to have as few enemies hitting us as possible, so we need to kill as many of them as we can. Which is... Oh, they don't do... Oh, okay. Nope. There's a lot of them. Come on, stop hitting me. Should have deployed a snake. I think, yeah. We're now back in the hotel. Let's mosey. Well, instead of... That's weird. Come remain. Let's saddle up. Instead of going back to the buffalo pile and dying again, we're gonna go to Reboot Hill. The game is getting a lot harder. Howdy there, I think we need to level up a few times before we do some of these missions, but let's see this conversation after I take a drink of water. Howdy there, I'm wandering, Sally. Howdy, Sally, I'm Dogan. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing. She's got needles, which I'm buying both of. A lock. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. I get it. I'll buy it. Got a bar of soap. Dr. Sweckleton's Pure Castile Soap. Wonder, or where this comes from, they call it Thope. We don't need that. We don't need the pickaxe. We already have one. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I was really hoping she'd have a thingy. You know, a crowbar. Stop. Okay. Can I go over here? Ooh, I can't. All right, let's leave. What do you have to say? Well, I'll be. It's Wandering Sally. Ain't seen her in quite a while. You know her? I wouldn't say I know her, but she's passed through Boring Springs a few times. She doesn't keep a set route, so she's a bit more erratic than other traders. I see. Let's go. Let's get right back up to Reboot Hill. Come on. Wow, geez. I hope you're a veterinarian, because this python you've encountered is sick. Take it to the gun show. It's a sick python. I don't know why we're killing it. That's weird. Was there an option to treat it? Because I probably would have done that. I'm used to the options being fight or leave. Really? What do you have, 1 HP? Yeah, you do. And I can do exactly that much damage to you. Okay. Hornswogglin level 3, finally. Snake venom bladder, sick python skin. Okay. And finishing up that travel to Reboot Hill. When I'm done with it, it'll just be Boot Hill again. I think I know who she was. M. Was it Mesobecky? Cross that name off the list. I really thought it was going to be one of those. Thank you for trying, but please leave me alone with my grief. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that riddle is. And I recorded like 2 weeks worth of episodes in the last 2 days. So if you've been commenting saying, don't guess that, guess this, I'll do it next time. Where did I want to go? The military cemetery. You notice a chill in the air and suddenly realize you've lost track of where you are. Taffy seems spooked and you can't say you blame her. You spot what looks like a town in the hazy distance, but it turns out to be a hazy town fairly close. A mostly transparent sign reads, "Welcome to Ghostwood." Let's keep heading where we were headed. I don't know why I'm going here. I do. I just want to visit a plot. Maybe the 5th one? You hear rattling and scratching coming from beneath the tombstone of Sergeant Major Isaiah Birdcraft, 420th Infantry Division. Dig it up. It doesn't matter what we do, because she's doing this. Very good. We got skull chips, a handful of loose teeth, and some notes for Alice. And with that, I'm going to say that that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you in the next episode.